Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lynx Warlord, and today I'm bringing you the first video of the top 10 Black Ops 2 creator classes. Now in this guide, I'll be bringing you not only the best classes to use to do well with, but also the best classes to have fun with and experiment with as well. Now I'll also be explaining how to use each class to get the most out of it, since there's no point knowing a good setup if you don't know how to use it. Now for this first part, I'll be giving you the number one stealth class to use and how you can become incredibly deadly with it as well. And this is also one of my favourite classes to use, so it can be really a lot of fun and something fresh as well. Now in the next part, I'll be covering the best objective class to use, so you can pretty much win all of the games that you play. Now if we can hit 1,500 likes on this new series, I'll work on uploading the next part as soon as possible. So I hope you guys all enjoy the video, and let's get down to it. Now a good stealth class can be used for pretty much anything and still be really good at it. But where it really comes in handy is when you want to get behind the enemy team and get a lot of kills. And it's really fun to do this because most of the kills you get will be easy, since you'll be shooting the other team in the back. Now when I use this class, I find it really easy to get onto big streaks, since you can slip out of the enemy spawn just as easy as you can get in. So by having the right class for this, you can stack up kills fast without ever being discovered. So to start off this class, we're taking the MP7 submachine gun. Now there's a few reasons why you want this gun, and the main one is that it's a great all-round weapon. And this is because the recoil is manageable and easy to control, and the damage is also really high. But to help you out, it also comes with a default clip size of 40 rounds, which is more than most other submachine guns. Now to help us become more of a stealth player, we're adding 3 attachments to make sure that we can have one of the most powerful guns in the game. So for the first attachment, we're taking the suppressor. And this is to make sure that when we get behind the enemies, that we can take a kill, but not alert the whole team to our location. Now since this is a stealth build, this is something that you do not want to miss out. So if you're going for a stealth setup with a different gun, this is a really key part to it. Now for the next attachment, we're taking something that can keep us filled with ammo, so that we can drop multiple enemies over time. And for this, we're taking fast mags. Now we could have picked extended mags, but because of the way the MP7 handles with that fast fire rate, we'll get more use from the fast mags. And these also make winning gunfights much easier, since you'll not have to stop for long to reload. Now for the final attachment, we're taking something that can seriously help us out with getting kills fast, but also surviving and taking as little damage as possible. So for this, we're using the stock. Now in Modern Warfare 3, this was one of the most used perks, because it changed the way you could enter and win a gunfight. So by using this, you can move much faster when aiming, so if you get spotted behind the enemies, you can aim and fire and move much faster. And this makes you a much harder target to hit, which is definitely a good thing when you don't want to be killed. Now moving on to our perks, we can really make this class into something deadly by getting the right balance of stealth and survival. So to start this off, we're going to use Ghost. Now this is by no means the sign of a weak player, because if you're on a bad team that lets the enemies get UAVs, then having Ghost on will let you remain unseen and stay off the radar. So not only does it help us stay stealthy, but it also makes sure that no one knows where you are when they have a UAV. Now for the next perks, we're taking Cold-Blooded and Scavenger. Now these are really great for being stealthy, but they're also really great for getting on big streaks. So Cold-Blooded will keep you stealthy, and in with Ghost, you'll become a very well hidden player. Now Scavenger lets you really go to work with the MP7 and lets you keep using the gun that you made and stops you from being forced to pick up another gun. So when you get on your big streaks, you can stay on them. Now for the last part of this class, we'll be taking Dexterity. Now I had thought that Dead Silence would have worked well with this class because it fits into the stealthy side. But after testing it, you will really not need it, and Dexterity will get you a lot further with this build. Now remember that you've also got the stock as well, so once you stop sprinting, you can aim fast but also move fast as well, which is a deadly combination to have. Now that's the full build. It's focused on balancing a powerful weapon with a class that can support it and keep you alive. Now to use this class to the maximum efficiency, stay away from your team. Now what this does is that it lets you slip from where all the action is and sneak into the back of the enemy spawn instead. So to do this, take the long way around everywhere you go. So avoid all the main ways of travelling around the map, and instead go the quiet way around where nobody will think to look. Now as a final tip to help you with this class, use the UAV to see where the enemies are, so that you can move around them in a safe way and come up from behind them. And once you've got a feel for that, move up to some higher streaks and you can do some real damage. Now once you've got that covered, you'd be surprised at how well this class gets you kills. I was getting on some huge streaks in all different game modes, and the class worked really well. Now in the next part of the top 10 Black Ops 2 class guide, I'll be covering the best class to help you win most of your games, along with the playstyle to make sure that you can. Now I really hope that you've enjoyed this first part, and remember to leave a like if you have, and if we can hit 1,500 likes, I'll upload the next part as soon as possible. Now if you need any extra information from me about this video, then just leave a comment below, and I'll reply if I can help you out. But anyway guys, my name has been Lynx Warlord, and I'm signing out, and I will catch you guys in the next video.